facts.
Let me bring in Jonathan Davis, economist and wealth advisor. Thank you for being patient and hanging on, Jonathan. Let me just put that initial question to you, sir. Did the coalition austerity plan, then followed up by the Conservatives on their own, did it work?
I think we have to agree on the terminology here. I have to admit, I've never accepted there has been an austerity plan. All you have to do is look at government finances, and you can see that year after year, government spending has risen. So, of course, some areas were cut, or at least the rate of increase was reduced. Other areas were increased spending. Overall, there has been no cut in spending. That is a simple fact. However, accepting that some areas were cut, if that's what we're calling austerity, I disagree with it, but I understand that's the generally accepted terminology or description. What it did was it did affect detrimentally whole swathes of the population. On one hand, but on many other hands, it didn't, because, let's face it, benefits are still very significant. How many times have we heard people, families earning 20, 30, earning is not the right word, receiving 20, 30, 40,000 pounds a year? That, to me, is not living in penury. The question is, has it succeeded? Well, no, it hasn't succeeded. We've had lackluster economic growth for the last 9 years, 1 or 2% per annum, with all the government borrowings, with practically zero interest rates, and all the stimulus you could imagine. And any economic growth that we have had has largely gone to the top 10%. So, no, it was a political spin. It didn't help much at all.
So you didn't agree with the principle of it, but you acknowledge that it hasn't been as damning or damaging as some, like Aaron, for example, are alleging. Is that your point here?
I definitely think it hasn't been damaging. I absolutely say that. I think that that because there was basically no austerity, as I say, just look at the charts and the tables. The amount of government spending has risen year after year. I would say, no, we didn't do austerity. We should have done austerity.
Jonathan Davis, thank you. We thank